Hey everyone, it's Lisa. Happy Friday. I hope you've had a good week, and I've actually gotten a lot done this week, a lot of shopping, and I am probably going to split this up into makeup and like clothes and stuff in case it's too long for somebody. And oh, that's my hair. I felt like somebody was behind me. So I'm going to do the makeup first, and I'm trying to decide, am I too close up? Let me do this back. Yeah, I think that's a little bit better. I'll put this up too. Yeah, I never realize how bad I'm cutting my head off until I look at my videos, because I guess I sit up more after I do it. But and if I act a little different, it's because John's in the next room, Will's here, we've got two repairmen, or the cable guy and our new refrigerator coming today, so I'm kind of like out of it a little bit. But so I'm gonna get started with some things that I got. Actually, I got a couple of these things yesterday. A couple of you had told me to look at Milani shadows, that you really liked Milani shadows. So yesterday I stopped by CVS, and I didn't really see any that weren't really shimmery. Some of them had like a gold spray over them, which I realized will probably wear off, you know, quickly. And then the other ones were like the mineral, and they looked really shimmery. So you have to let me know which ones you were talking about. And I just don't want any that are extremely shimmery. I kind of like more of a sheen. I saw these, and they are this is Amber Nectar, and this is Beauty's Touch, and they are illuminating face powders. And I was going to see, especially this one, I don't know, I probably shouldn't have gotten this one, I should have known better. But this one I was going to see if maybe it was kind of like a dupe for the Moon Glow or the Stila or just something pretty. And I tried to use it, or I did use it this morning, and it's pretty much just, I don't care for it at all. It might be something that if you are really fair skinned that you might like, but it did not give the glow or anything that the Moon Glow or the Stila does, and I couldn't tell hardly that it did anything. This I used last night before I went to bed just to see what it did and to see if it was just a beautiful color or anything, and it was just too chalky for me. I'm trying to get this open without, yeah. It's so pretty, all the roses and stuff. I just thought it was so pretty. And then save your money. And I think I saw these, and you guys talk about these all the time, especially Luminoso. And I've actually gotten this before a long time ago, and I don't know what made me. I go through phases, you know. Back then when I tried it, I could have not liked a shimmery blush or something. There's no telling. So when I was looking at these though, I realized how much they look like my favorite blushes, the Lorac Exposed, and that's this one. So here's the Exposed, and then here is the Luminoso, and I think they are basically the same thing. So I will have to let you know. I just got these yesterday, and I used the next one coming up today, and I love it. It's beautiful. So that's really a good dupe right there. And then the other one I got was Berry Amore, which is gorgeous. And this is what I have on today. And this is Velvet Rope that I really like. And I think they are basically, let's see, the Berry Amore might have a little bit more gold in it, but still the basic same concept, and just both beautiful blushes. So if you were wanting to try the Lorac, maybe if you're somewhere that it's not available, or if you would like to try these, let me know. And if you want to try them and you can't get them in your country, I can get some and put them on my website for you. But just really good dupes. I was surprised, and these are just my favorite ever. It's hard for me not to use these like every day. So this was worth it, I thought. Okay, these I got at Ulta one day last week when I was getting the NYX shadows, and I saw this one. I thought, you know, maybe this will be a dupe for all of the Chanel ones that are kind of like this that I really like, and it is not. This is basically, to me, worthless. I'm not even going to swatch it. It's just clear with a little bit of shimmers. It's real, it's definitely not thick and sticky. It's kind of like putting Vaseline or something on your lips. I just didn't care for it at all. But this one was really nice. Matter of fact, this is what I have on today, and it is Bellini. And I've actually seen some people talking about this after I got it, and I've got it on today with that for?
Nothing.
I guess he had to get that out of his system. It's going to be like that from now until school starts. Anyway, I was watching Jan yesterday, Couture Mom NYC, and she did a lip combination that she was wearing the other day that I just loved. And it was Chanel Nude Liner, which is what I have on today. It was Kat Von D Agatha, and the Buxom Lip Cream Glosses in White Russian. So I had the Chanel Nude Liner, but I did not have the other two because I don't have a Sephora here, and I believe that's the only place you can get them. So I immediately went and ordered those two to be able to do that lip combination because I just liked it, and I've already looked at Agatha one time and didn't get it, and I already had the White Russian in my cart because I heard Sandra, TT Sandra, talking about it. So I went ahead and ordered that, but today I kind of did something that was similar with this, the Chanel Nude Liner, and a lipstick I'm getting ready to show you. So I do think this is worth it if you like these kind of colors. It's a really pretty color even on its own. It's not too, it's kind of like the MAC lip glasses, like Underage, or what's the other, Flora Abundance. They're milky but not, still glossy and milky. Okay, let's see. Yesterday I loved that number 17 lip stain so much that I went and got a backup because YSL's funny about their stuff. They'll discontinue colors or a whole line, and plus the place where my hair salon that I get this, a lot of times they don't get stock in quite as quick as like a department store or a Sephora. So I went ahead and got that because I really like that color. I told her it's almost like a flower. It's such a pure, saturated, beautiful color, but it's not obnoxious, and it lasted all day. I like the smell. Nothing about it bothered me. So I got a backup of that. Let's see. Oh goodness. Okay, I'll stick with the YSL. I got these things, I think last Saturday when I was getting my hair done. I got this lipstick, and it is the Pure Rouge Pure lipstick, and it's number 22, and it is a really Barbie pink, and you can't see it here, but just a really pretty color and a good formulation. And Tess was telling me how she just kind of dotted it on her lips, and that's what I've been doing, and that way it's not quite as obnoxious or stand out, but you still get that pretty Barbie pink color, which I think is so pretty in the summer. And you could really put like magenta liner with that and darken it up a little bit. It would be pretty, but it's kind of like a little bit more of a wearable Snob or Saint Germain or Lingerie Pink or something like that. So that's a pretty color. And then, I know people make fun of me saying that. Let's see, get this paper out of here. I don't need these boxes, but I saw this and I was just curious. It's the Blanc number 12 Rouge Pure Couture, and it is very interesting. It's just a white, and I don't know if it'll even, it's kind of like just some shimmer, and what it does is it will lighten up. It's kind of like, to use it as a tool, it will lighten up colors, and it will also give some colors that are kind of drab some pizzazz, like some of those colors like Ferris Nude, or any of those satiny colors, maybe like Honey Love, or trying to think of any of those colors that I put on and sometimes I just feel like they need something. I was thinking this might be something good to use, so I got it just to play with, and I haven't really done much with it because I've had it sitting in my Friday video bucket in there, but I'll have to do a lip combination with it or something when I find something that it works good with. And I'm gonna go put some of this stuff up. So another couple of things I picked up at CVS were these, and these seem to work. I thought they were probably kind of gimmicky, but I got them just to see. I figured they would work regardless. And it's the exfoliating nail squares, and they have little ridges on them that are supposed to help you be able to get the fingernail polish off if it's one of those that's hard to get off. And oh god, I think I see. Oh no, it's not. And I used it last night. For some reason, that OPI bubble bath was so hard to get off. I don't know what top coat they used, but it almost got, or if maybe it was old, because it almost got gummy, and it's almost like I had to, it was weird. It's like it didn't dissolve. It was just it was terrible. Two bags of these, because these are So good, and I don't go into CVS that much. Seems like I end up going in Walgreens more. But these are the really nice little squares that they're very similar to the Shiseido cottons. And here, let me open one for you and show you. I've showed you before. They're like that, so they don't have any ridges or any hard, sharp edges, and they're real strong. Matter of fact, that's 2 of them. And they're just perfect for removing your eye makeup or anything, nail polishes or anything. I really like them. So I went ahead and got 2 things of that. On to, you guys know I went to get all of the different kinds of BB creams. And I went to the Dior. First I went to the Clinique counter. I haven't tried that one yet. Then I went to the Dior counter where my friend Kat works. And this is the one that I tried. It's the Dior Snow. Sorry, this light's so bright. I don't know if it would be better to leave it on or off. But love this. I loved it. It was so tough for me not to use it today, but I wanted to use some other things that I got. But love that. And she said that it photographs so well, which is kind of a neat thing, because I've always worried how the BB creams do, because with so much sunscreen in them, I was worried that they would give you that white face. And I never really worry about stuff like that, because I'm not, I don't know, I just don't worry about it as much as like people that are out getting their pictures taken all the time or going to weddings or stuff like that. But she said this was fabulous for photographs. So I really like that. This is my favorite so far. Actually, today I have on something I really like too. So we'll have to see how that goes. So when I went to the Dior counter, first of all, she had this nail polish on. I think it's the second time I've seen it on her. And so I just went ahead and got it because I like it both times. Gris something. And it's just a nice kind of a steely gray. It's got a little tiny bit of that purpley tone to it, but not a lot. It's still really gray here. And I just thought it would look really pretty in the summertime. I've got on the like fluorescent pink on my toes, and even though they don't really go together, they still don't work against each other. And I thought this would actually look pretty on toes too. So I love that. I used it, actually just put it on this morning. Let's stick with Dior. So many of the things that I got this week were on your suggestions. So if I can remember who told me, I'm gonna say who it was. And this one was my friend Liz, Tiger Nectar, and she wanted me to look at the DreamLumi New Look mascara. I had it on yesterday in my video, and when I was putting what I was wearing in the description box last night, it was late. It was after we got through shipping, and I couldn't remember the name. But this is what I had on yesterday, and this is what I have on today. And I actually do have on little crazy half lashes today, just because I was messing around. I was waiting for, just doing some things, and I decided to wear lashes today. But otherwise, I still really, really do like it. It's not the kind of mascara that would replace the Sumptuous or the YSL Shocking or the Hot and Naughty. It is the mascara that would replace the Maybelline Lash Stylist or the Carbon Black Telescopic. It's got this neat little teeny wand that is just gets right up to the base and pulls them out to the side really good. And it was even better today than it was yesterday. And even though that looked, I'm sure this is black, even though, yeah, it's 90 Noir New Look black. That looked kind of brown when I pulled it out, but it is black. And I love it. So thank you so much, Liz. And I really, really like it. It wasn't hard to get off last night. It wore well. And I really like it. And one thing I also wanted to mention, sometimes I might forget to put this, but I have so much enjoyed putting that Trish McEvoy, what is Arabian Nights, I think is the name, up in my upper waterline. And I always hate putting my hands on my makeup after I've already done it. So what I've been doing is just, you know, lightly lifting my lashes and running that pencil up underneath them, and it just goes on so well. So that is one of the Trish McEvoy products I can really, really, really recommend. I still haven't gotten the rest of the stuff from my order. I hate that. Okay, so Dior. What else did I get? Oh, this was one of the main things I got that day. I love that bronzer that I got from Dior, the Dior Skin Nude Tan. And last time I got 002. I can't remember the name of it. And it was actually getting a little bit too light for me. It was perfect for someone who either has fairer skin than I do, or someone who is not really trying to contour with it, but just wants an all-over color and glow. It would be perfect. but it was getting where it was too light for me. So I ended up just selling that on my blog so someone else could try it. And I got the next color up. And I believe this is the one Kat had on that day, because I was trying to decide between two of them, and I decided on this one. And it's 003 Cinnamon. I love that name of that color. And it comes with this nice little brush that I really haven't even used yet. Matter of fact, I was able to send that with the one I got rid of. And this is the bronzer, and I love it. This is what I wore yesterday, and it's a beautiful color. It's just gorgeous. It's very tan with, there's not a lot of gray in it at all. It's a real good, kind of like a terracotta type color. I just love it. Very smooth. These bronzers are gorgeous. I really think they're just as nice as the Guerlain that I have, the Four Seasons and Brunette. I think I picked this up even more than I do that. This one just has, it just seems like when I put it on, it just blends in beautifully. I think that was all I got at the Dior counter that day. But I was really, really excited about this and the mascara. I was just excited about everything. That was a good little trip. And let's see, here's actually my Dior bag right here. She ended up giving me this little, let me make sure that was it. This cute little makeup bag. And look what's in it. It's the cutest. She said, you're going to love it. Look at this little lipstick. It's a mascara, a DreamLumi, cute little mirror. And look at this little teeny lipstick. Is that not the cutest little thing you've ever seen? And it's number 644. I'm not sure of the color, but it's kind of a dark color. I don't know, it's kind of pretty, isn't it? It's prettier on camera than it is in real life. It's kind of rustic looking. But I just think, and then here are my, oh, it seems like, did somebody ask me what color I got in the Dior Snow maybe? Seems like, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I got a question about that. I'm going to look on this package real quick. I always seem to pick, I like the lighter colors in the BB creams. And BB cream, White Reveal, UV Protection, UV Shield. Let's see, BB cream, Iceland. I don't see anything on here saying what color I got. So, not sure about that. And I think it just comes in one color. I'm not sure. Okay, this is what I have on today, and this is the Estee Lauder BB cream. And I've heard people say they didn't like the smell, but I love it. It smells like cucumbers or something. It actually smells like a toner or something like that. I was really impressed with this. This really went on well, and I've got something else new over it. So I'm not sure what I like, but I really like the combination. And and the color was really nice. Matter of fact, I think I got the, I'm not sure if I got the middle color or the lightest color. But you can see, it looks like the middle color, maybe light to medium or something like that. But I really like that. So I'm happy I tried these. I kind of struck out with the Smashbox and the Too Faced, and the Stila was but Stila is nothing compared to these. And then this is the BB cream from Clinique, number 2. And I don't know, this looks like the kind I'm probably not going to like. But the thing is, whatever I don't like, I can give to my mom to try too, because she loves the Rachel K. She actually likes the Elizabeth Arden Ceramide that Blushing Pixie recommended. I gave her a sample of that, and she likes that too. So there's that. And okay, so that was it at Dillard's that day. Then I went to Belk's because I wanted to get a classic. I'm going to try to keep a classic beige on my site for those of you that find it hard to get it. So I already put it on there and someone already bought it, but next time I go I'll get another one. And I went to the Chanel counter. I hadn't talked to my friend Amanda in a while, and I wanted to try this blush. This is one I have looked at so many times, and Melissa, 30 plus some, put this on her, I think it was on her favorites. And so that's kind of how I am. If I've been thinking about something and then somebody mentions it, it makes me go ahead and get it. And it's the Blush in Love. And who couldn't love that name? But gosh, it's really gorgeous. And I have not used it yet because yesterday I didn't use a blush. There is just something about Chanel blushes. They are the best smelling things. It's almost worth using them. They just smell so good. And so I'll try this soon, but I already know I'm going to love it. So thanks, Melissa, for pushing me over the edge on this one. One of the main reasons I wanted to go to Belk's, matter of fact, the main reason I did want to go was a couple of you had told me that I should try the MAC Pro Longwear Bronzing Powder from the new Sailor collection, and I do love this packaging. So the first day I went, because I went, let's see, day before yesterday, and then I went back yesterday. Why did I go back yesterday? Oh, because of this. The first day I went, I ended up, there was 4 bronzers right there in that collection, and I ended up picking up Soft Sand. And then when I got home, after reading the reviews and just reading different things, I realized that was not one of the Pro Longwear bronzers. Let's see, it looks like they have Soft Sand and what's that other one? Maybe Refined Golden. One of their, you know, traditional bronzers in this collection. But the 2 Pro Longwear, I can't remember the other name, but this one is called Nude on Board. And I wanted to try it because I read some really good reviews that were interesting. A lot of people said, you know, you never think about your bronzer wearing off, but after they used this, they realized how much it did wear off because this was so good. So I used this today and I really, really liked it. It's a beautiful color. It's not too muddy. It's just a good kind of darker skin tone color. It's real easy to use, and see, it has even maybe a little bit of a just a rosy tan type color. It's, you know, more of a bronzy color and doesn't have any of that gray or ashiness in it that, like Nars Laguna, a lot of those, or Hula, a lot of those, sometimes I can wear them if I'm really, really careful, but if I'm just put the least bit too much, it becomes ashy on me. This is just a really pretty color, and it blended right in. So I'm curious to see how it wears today, but so far I'm really glad I got it. And so that's what I went back for yesterday. Was I went back to exchange this, and then Michael was there. I put her picture in the video yesterday and showed her my makeup that she had inspired, and today I did it again with one of my pigments. It was something lemon, maybe frozen lemon or something, and I love it. I just had to do it again. I just loved it so much. So what else did I get? Matter of fact, I've got to go back today because when I went back, I didn't know if I was going to return that eyeshadow. I decided to keep it, and I bought a blush that I cannot even remember the name. It's a really, really pretty pink, like candy blue pink color, and I accidentally left that bag and took this one. So I think Will and I are going to run out there today. But this is something I have thought about getting for years. Gina uses this, and I have never, ever, ever even tried this on. And I've been told so many times I wouldn't like it because I like a dewy finish. But in the summer, I'm going to have a dewy finish anyway. So I was thinking I'm going to try this and just see how it works. If I don't like it, I'll know. So I bought it yesterday, and it is the StudioFix powder from MAC. And I got the color NC40. And I like it. I used it today, and I put it on just with my Sephora brush instead of my Laura Mercier Classic Beige. And that's what I have on now, and the coverage is amazing. I almost did not need any concealer. I really didn't for darkness, but I've gotten so used to having that highlight under my eyes, I used it, but wow. And it was just such a pretty color, and I haven't used that little spongy thing that evidently is underneath here. Yeah, I haven't used that. I've heard that's what you use, like if you want the full coverage, and I've heard not to touch up with this because it gets cakey, but I'm not a touch-up kind of person anyway, and so I really, really liked it. And so that's a good, the Estee Lauder mixed with this, I think is a good combination with that new MAC bronzer. I really like it. So I got that, and I was excited to try it. And matter of fact, Michael said that one thing I could try is putting this, she gave me, my bags are falling. She gave me a sample of the strobe cream, which I have never tried, if you can believe that. And so I didn't try it this morning just because I wanted to try as many things as possible to tell you about. But so I might try this one day, just put on the strobe cream and then StudioFix over it and see what it does, just like for a day at the beach or the water park or something, and see how that works. This is the lipstick that I have on right now. I meant to get it the first day and I forgot, but it is called Salute, and I was kind of surprised they still had it because it looks like one of those colors that sells out immediately. Pretty packaging, and Amplified, which is one of my favorite formulas, and just a light peachy color. It's probably really similar to several things that I have, and it's probably really similar to the Agatha, but it went on really good, and so I like it. Glad I got it. And then Michael had on this color, and she said it was something she really liked, and it's called Supreme Style, and it's one of the Sheen Supremes, and I'm thinking I might already have this. I'm not sure. When I got home and looked at it, I thought, but it's just a good, like, frosty, peachy, I say peachy pink, but it's really like a blue pink with a little bit of peach in it. I don't know how to describe that, but just a real pretty color. And I haven't tried that yet. I'll try that soon. And I think that's it from MAC. Okay, then I went into Ulta yesterday. Matter of fact, I thought NYX or Urban Decay or Too Faced or somebody would have a real bright chartreuse eyeshadow that I would like, and none of them did. Matter of fact, a lot of people have suggested Makeup Forever, and that would probably be the best one to try. But I picked up 4 more of the shadows, a lot of them that you guys suggested to try while they're buy one get one half off. So this one is Vanilla Sky, and today I have on the Sahara. I can't get enough of that. This is the True Taupe, and so I'll be trying these out all this week. This one is Flamingo, and I've heard that's a good all over lid color when you want just like a natural look with winged liner or something. And then this one is Aloha. It looks really pretty. So I will be trying these out, and I think that's how I got it. Ulta. Okay, this is the kicker. Before I tried the NYX shadows, and I don't know if it would have kept me from ordering these, but I placed an order with Nordstrom for finally some Burberry shadows. So many of you have told me that I need to try these and that the texture is beyond any other. So what I did is I decided I was going to order some, and matter of fact, the same time I ordered these, I ordered 2 dresses. I ordered a maxi dress and a regular dress, and I haven't gotten those yet. It's weird that they shipped them separate, so maybe I'll get them today. So what I did is I did a little bit of research, fun research, and I went to some of the videos that I had heard or someone had showed the color that I liked, and ordered those. So the first one is Almond, and if I can remember correctly, this was Diana, and she doesn't, I think she makes some videos sometimes, but her blog is by far, I think, the best blog I've ever followed. Her style is sexy to the max, so stylish. She's so interesting. I just really enjoy her blog. It's called, oh goodness, I'll put it down here, Adventures of Barbarella. And she's a singer, she's a model, even her photography is so interesting. And she had this makeup on one day. I always love her makeup, and she's extra sweet too, and that's the cherry on top. I don't care how pretty somebody is. If they're not nice, I usually won't watch them. Like if I realize that they're just not nice, I just don't watch them. But she is a sweetheart. We've messaged back and forth a few times. And this is Almond, number 6. And she had it on one day and said it was the ultimate sexy daytime smoky eye, and it's just a beautiful color. And I just got these yesterday, so I haven't tried them. I wanted to kind of show them to you guys first. They're beautiful though, and wow, this packaging is like, I couldn't believe how heavy they were. So that's one, and she just used it, and they come in the nice, gosh, you hate to mess that. They're actually nicer than the Chanel pouches. So that one. And then this one, I cannot remember. One of these was suggested by Melissa, 30 plus some, and then one was Dara, Belle de Jour NYC. I love her blog and her YouTube too. So the other 2 I got are Taupe Brown and Midnight Brown, number 7 and number 21. So Midnight Brown is this one. Will's being patient. This is Midnight Brown. It's gorgeous. Wow. So I can't wait to try that. That looks like a good crease color too, or a good liner color. And then, let's see. This one is the Taupe Brown. and it is gorgeous too. I think this one was Belle de Jour NYC, and the other one was Melissa, but that is gorgeous too. So I'll be interested to try these, and I don't regret getting them. I just, you know, the NYX shadows are so nice. It'll be interesting to see how they compare to this, because they are just really nice. The only downfall I can see with the NYX NYX shadows is they seem to, when I'm looking at the colors, there's a lot of broken ones, and they seem to crumble easy. So you got to be careful with that. So gosh, is that it? I think that is it. All with my makeup. So I am going to regroup, put some stuff up, and come back and do the second part of my video.